I don't know, there's just something special about moving your current rig into a new case, because while nothing in terms of hardware is changing, the exception being the integrated water loop here, which I'll get to in a second, the entire build just feels different in a different case. It's a bit like moving into a new home. The furniture for the most part stays the same, but their locations along with the outside of the home are completely different. And that's the case here. I have swapped from the Anades AI Crystal to the DeepCool Genome. This is the case with plenty of LEDs, plenty of color options, and their signature water loop. I had a lot of fun building this one, along with a good buddy of mine who I forced to play cameraman. Come along for the ride. That's solid glass. Place that right there. This is actually going to Mr. Cameraman today. Jacob, go ahead and reveal yourself.
Oh yeah, my name's McLovin. McLovin, as you can totally see on my name badge here, provided by Harley Davidson. Shout out.
He's not sponsored by Harley Davidson.
Definitely not sponsored by Harley Davidson.
So, what we have to remove are the power supply, motherboard. We need to take this off. We're not going to need the NZXT water cooler anymore. And then the graphics card, the Wi-Fi card. And that is it for now. We're gonna pop this bad boy into there. So I'm gonna get DeepCool to send me their PCI extension bridge so that I can mount the graphics card right here facing upwards. So what it will look like is we'll have the graphics card, instead of normally sitting like this in the case, we're gonna have it sitting like this, which I think would look absolutely baller.
That looks great, Greg. That looks so good.
Okay, so very cool of DeepCool to label all of their screw types, which is nice. So that's 8 pieces for that. So this is for hard disk drives, obviously for all your fans, unique fan screws, and then you have 27 for your solid state drives and motherboard. So that's nice. You don't have to look closely at these screw types to make sure you have the right ones. I'm just pointing that out because most case companies do not do that. Well, good on DeepCool for helping us out, helping the little man out down here. There it is. Okay. Now the next thing that I am going to do is mount the water block, if you will, onto the CPU, the actual pump unit. So I'm going to probably need directions to do that because I have no idea. Let's see. What is this? You might be able to just wing it. Maybe not. Well, let's see. Okay. LJ1150X. That's what we need. Okay, I think I see how it works. So, yeah, I see. I got this, folks. Now that the motherboard is secured in there, we're gonna lift this back up. That's just dangling. It's kind of sketchy. Turn it sideways. Okay. Oh, are you serious? How am I gonna?
That looks perfect. I don't even know what we're looking at.
Okay, the problem is the 4 points for this are not aligned with the case. So I'm not going to be able to push the screw in from behind because this thing is in the way. I'm going to have to do it with the motherboard off of the case. That is a huge inconvenience. Alright, so that means I'm going to need your help. So you're going to have to put the camera down again.
I need to put the camera down?
Yeah.
I'm filming such good footage. Such good footage, Greg.
You're doing a great job. Okay. Okay, so these are the brackets that are going to go across this way. I'm assuming, again, I'm not looking at the manual, but I'm pretty sure this is how they've designed it. Oh, this is like super, that's like, wow. Okay. There's that one. And then this one. Getting all that, Jacob?
Oh, I'm all up in it.
It's all up in it. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's like a tight fit, but I guess that's a good thing. So you can just tighten them as tight as you can with your thumbs and call it a day. Like that. Okay, so now we need to apply the water block, and this you don't want to remove until you're ready to go. You see copper base, which is perfect. Well, it's not perfect, but copper is a great conductor of heat, and that's essentially what we're trying to do here, is take away heat from the CPU. So we're screwing this into the bracket, little beam, and that's what's going to hold this in place, I think. There we go, now it's in. And so we've got the motherboard in, and we've got the water cooler all installed and ready to go. So we can start working on, I guess, the power supply now. And I guess from the power supply, we'll work on the solid state drive, hard drive, and then we'll install the graphics card last and cable everything up. Jacob, Jacob needs help.
Uh-oh. What's this? What's this? Huh? What's that? Hello, little puppy. Little puppy. What?
Jacob, I need your help.
Need my help? Hey, Greg, do you need my help? Come here, Greg. I'm coming in, Greg. I'm bouncing the camera all over the place, Greg. Zooming out. All right, look at this, guys. Look how good this looks.
You know, when I get to like 250,000 subscribers, I'm like, I can actually afford to hire somebody else, possibly. I'll hire you as my full-time cameraman.
I'm doing a great job.
And I'm sure you are. I'll look through all of this Did you record? Did you seriously just record that? Why?
I thought it was important to add that in.
It's important to add that. You don't need people to see that. Okay, this is one of their TF-120s, okay? And this is the fluid bearing, so it's virtually silent. And we want this exhausting because we're going to have air pulled in from the front. I'm going to put two 140s up here. It's going to come through. The radiator is going to exhaust out the top and out the back. We will have a bit of negative air pressure inside the case, so dust might be an issue at some point, but we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Woo! We don't need that fan anyway. I'll give you that fan for your build.
Oh, yeah. High-powered fan, baby.
It's very high-powered. Are you getting, like, up
Look
close
at that close-up, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this close-up.
This... supposed to
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, look at this build so far. We are looking at one of the best. Crikey, mate, look at this. Let's get a zoom in up on this. I don't even know what any of this is called at all, except
we just ran through this. Okay.
That's the motherboard.
Yeah, good motherboard.
Okay,
what
motherboard.
Is this? Come on, you heard
they're
it.
flashy things that I've seen before.
They're not all of them are flashy. These happen to be flashy. You know
no idea whatsoever.
That's the RAM.
Okay, I've heard of that.
The CPU is under here. It's under there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm feeling it.
You sure?
I'm feeling it, Greg. Keep going.
The pump. You don't have to have a pump. You can just have an air cooler. And that is connected to the radiator up top. Okay.
I know what those are.
Got that? All right. And that's how far we've gone so far. Good.
That's like a review of so far, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking good.
They've seen this before. They're not new to... They're not new to PC builds.
Well, I am. So for you new PC builders, trust me, I'm on your side. I have no idea what we were doing, but this footage looks great. This is the top part. You see that, ladies and gentlemen? Air is going to be sucking down.
No, actually,
it's going to be going this way.
It's going to be going this way.
Oh, okay. We're going this way, and then it's going to go into the atmosphere. Look at this.
Stop recording. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
There are going to be so many bloopers. It's freaking good. It's gonna be... Okay, so what I ended up doing was using the 750 watt Supernova from my old rig. DeepCool did send their 600 watt modular, but what we're gonna do with that instead is use this for Mr. Cameraman's rig. Will be overkill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty bare.
Look at my rig. Look at her. I still don't know what I'm looking at, but it looks good. Looks good.
Anyway, okay. Alright, so they got screws here. The one with the solid state drive. We're gonna need just 4 of them.
Look at that determination to screw these in.
And then a thumb screw to secure it back into place. Oh my.
Yep.
Jacob.
Oh yeah.
Just. We're gonna cut that out.
Nope. Yep. Definitely can't see anything.
Seriously, cannot. Yeah, you can't see it from this side at all. You really gotta get all close up on that.
Oh yeah, we need to get a good close up.
Okay. There. Solid state drive secure. One more piece of the puzzle. We're gonna get this hard disk drive down here. Where's the hard disk drive? Oh, there it is. Okay. Pull this thing out. So this one on the Anides was semi-toolless. I didn't explain this in detail in the review, but it includes a cartridge, if you will, and secured on the back by 4 screws.
I'm feeling it.
Okay, so this is yours. So you can just. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Keep that. This thing, it looks like it's secured with 2 screws in front. So let's. You see, there's one right there. Yeah, excellent camera work, Jacob. And then there's one right there. We have 2 here. Let's get the first one out. And it looks like it's just a cage, so we'll be able to slide our hard drive in and then secure it with the screws that were included with the kit.
Oh yeah, slides right in, ladies and gentlemen.
I want to see where it's held in. Is it held in up front? No. What's going on? Yeah. See that, folks?
A little bit of muscle work there, Greg.
Yeah, really. Okay, we're gonna put this in this way. Rubberized, I like that, so minimal vibrations. Jacob, why are you so close?
The camera's like, I don't know what to focus on.
That thing is secure. Ain't going anywhere. Good job, DeepCool. Let's slide this bad boy back in. Yeah, there we go.
Look at this teamwork, ladies and gentlemen. You don't see this every day.
Why is there water on the lens of this camera? What is that? Is that sweat? Are you sweating in your hands?
Yeah, my back feels really good though.
That's
the
disgusting.
AC is slowly pouring on my back.
Gosh, you're sweating on my camera, and we're indoors. You know how sad that is?
I admit I'm a bit overweight, you know. Freshman 40 hit me kind of like a shovel in the face, but you know what? I'm not afraid to admit it, you know? Let's go over a review of what we put in so far.
Well, it's obvious what we put in.
Okay, well, you know, for me, I still don't know what half of this stuff is, so we're gonna just...
Hard drive, that's for storage.
Got it.
Solid state drive for storage. Power supply, obviously, for power.
Got that one.
And then everything else we already showed up front.
Got it.
Good?
Look at her.
Okay, you can stop with the...
All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is smoothly sailing.
We're almost done. They did give us a fan hub. Where is that? Right here. Let's see what this is all about. It's not a magnet.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what was going on right then, but okay.
I thought it was a magnet. Wait, am I supposed to come? Is it coming with another strip? Maybe this thing. Oh yeah. Oh, maybe it's this. Yep, this is it. It's a sticky goo. That's definitely not gonna reach. Oh no, but they included an extension cable somewhere. It came with the kit. It came with the fan. Where'd it go? We had it.
It's the one that probably flew on the ground.
I don't know if it's on the ground. Oh, here it is. Yep.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
perfect.
that's the one that I recorded earlier falling. Good job, Jacob.
Then you just slide it right off. Just get it right off. Yeah, excellent, Jacob. Yes.
Oh, look at that.
There we go. There we go. Oh, wait, I'm pulling up the adhesive too. There.
Gotta have baby fingers for this.
Oh, no, really. And we're gonna stick her right there. Perfecto. Yeah, that ain't going anywhere. Ooh, that's on there. That's pretty good adhesive. So, turns out we don't need the extension cable. We might for something else though, so that's okay. That actually looks really cool. I'm actually down with that. That looks good. Alright, these 3 are from the fans on the top of the case. So
Definitely cannot see them, Greg, with this camera angle.
on the bottom, underneath them.
There's one of them. We got 3 of those bad boys.
Yes, I think they're right there. Anyway, plug in one. How's the camera looking, by the way? Alright.
I am sweating, but you definitely cannot tell from my hands, but...
Oh, the inside of your hands were disgusting. Look at the inside of your...
Yeah,
oh,
I mean,
are you serious?
they're a bit moist,
really?
but you know what? We're going to look past that.
How are they sweating?
It's like 102 degrees in here because I'm all amped up about this build. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Oh, isn't this just amping you up? Sit back in your seats because you're about to get blown over from all of these fans, baby. Woo! You feeling it, Greg? All right, back over to you, Greg. How you feeling about this build?
You do know I can edit all of this out, right?
I know, but you're not. Uh-oh. We have a visitor. Well, hello there,
Wow, he just took a bath, didn't he? Hey, you better be chewing on my cables. Don't be chewing on my cables with me.
Who's that? Mako's making a surprise visit. How are we doing there? Oh, we're making it work.
Well, I gotta take the front of
You know,
this
I don't
thing.
think they've seen the front yet. I've been getting the side the whole entire time.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
can see that's the icon of the DeepCool case. Stand out of the light so that way they can see it. They need light. There you go. Now they can see
Oh,
it.
yeah. This angle looks sweet.
So, yeah, that's a part of the loop, actually. So it'll run from the water block up to the radiator and then down through here just for the heck of it. And that's what sets this case apart from the rest, other than the fact that it does have an integrated cooler. Wow, I cannot get this off. Ew.
Oh, you hear that, ladies and gentlemen?
Ooh.
Got that old school click.
Yeah, really. Sounds like an old compact. Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, Greg just got done working out about 4 hours ago. So he's a bit weak, because look at that. Look, we ain't getting anywhere. The case isn't even moving, hardly.
I can't get it off.
That's craftsmanship right there, ladies and gentlemen.
It's supposed to come off. I seriously can't get it off.
Do you really need help?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Okay. There is fan support, but it's not 140 mil. Doesn't look like it. So the DeepCool Genome does bring quite a bit to the table. I chose white because, well, if you know me, it's pretty much automatic. White will take on the color of any RGB LED layout and doesn't clash with much of anything else. CableMod straight hooked us up with these beautiful custom sleeved white and blue cables, which I also think ended up playing a huge part in making this build look as good as it did. They have an option within their website called the configurator, which allows you to choose colors for individual cable leads, hence the alternating blue and white you're seeing here. You can select from a variety of colors as well, including 2 unique textures, both paracord and nylon. Check out this nylon purple and green 24 pin that I had made. I also got a hold of some cable combs, something I will never ever go without ever again, as well as a few colored SATA cables and RGB LED kits from their website. I should also note that even if you don't currently own or use a fully modular power supply, you can order the cable extensions rather than their full-on cable kits to supplement any semi or non-modular PSU, as I've done here with my B2 Supernova. Just make sure that the cable lengths you selected aren't too long nor too short. Now this case is not without sin, as you probably saw in the build log. There are a few things that I personally would have changed. They don't include the PCI extension cable for mounting graphics cards vertically, which is a shame. I mean, why include support for it if you don't plan on following through? Another downside is actually the design of the diagonal wall within the case. While it does look awesome, undeniably, the holes in it will reveal any mess of cables you've got hiding behind it. It took quite a while before I was able to successfully hide all of mine. However, once I managed to do so, I'll have to admit the final look did pay off. There is a graphics card cutout in this wall for cards that are especially long, but not cards that are especially long. Just double check before you decide to build in this thing. I am a fan of the included water loop. It looks great, it works great, and keeps core temps in the low 20s while at idle. The fans are quiet, the case does a decent job of containing and directing airflow, and the aesthetics are next to none. One final complaint I do have about the Genome is the fact that it only supports 120mm fans, no 140mm support at all. I tried mounting 2 140s up front, but was unable to properly secure them. I just wish they had drilled a few more leads for those larger fans. At this point, the case only supports 2 120s in the front. But apart from that, I am a huge fan of the DeepCool Genome. Like I said, I chose white, but they do offer a black with red variant as well as a black with green variant if the white one with the blue liquid inside isn't really fitting your current color scheme. I'm not considering the price of the case a pro nor a con because I think it's just fair. At $250 US, you're getting enough. If you consider the 360mm loop to be around $120 US, the case comes out to around the same price. I've even seen it bundled a few times actually with a 600 600-watt power supply as well, which would give you even more bang for your buck, so just stay tuned for that. I will have the Amazon links to all 3 of the case designs in the description of this video. Newegg also sells them for around the same price. I typically only include Amazon and Newegg links because those two typically offer the lowest prices for identical parts, at least here in the States. So simply put, if you know you'll be resorting to liquid cooling for your next PC build, consider the DeepCool Genome. The case itself is iconic and certainly an eye-catcher. It includes an excellent integrated hassle-free cooling unit, plenty of building room, and a large acrylic side window. It ultimately just comes down to preference. You could build in the Entity's AI Crystal, which costs $150 currently, and then throw in something like a Kraken X61 from NZXT for around the same price. So you're kind of getting the same functionality, if you will, but with entirely different looks between the two. But for now, I'll be using the DeepCool Genome for my personal rig. I see no need to switch back at this point, and unless something else comes along at an attractive price point that looks even cooler than this one, haha, get it, I'll be sticking with the Genome for quite a while. The functionality and design of the case just appeal to me. Do they appeal to you? I want to hear from you in the comments below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you thought it was cool. Give it a thumbs down if you feel the complete opposite, or if you hate everything about life. Be sure to click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and stay tuned for more interesting technology and just purely science related content here on the channel. This is Science Studio. Thanks for learning with us.